I'd like to start at the rear of the trailer. One of the things we discovered quite early is that we need more storage, especially for things we don't want to keep inside. Maybe some non-organic garbage, waste. It could be plastic, cardboard, maybe some other things, we usually need outside. So for this, let me just zoom in the camera. So for this, we decided to get a bag that we can mount on the spare tire. It's actually quite big, and spacious. It had like outside, like external pockets, and also, I mean, it's quite spacious, and you can like tie it in on the end. Like it's big, it's big, and I don't think it's like fully waterproof, but it's definitely water resistant. So it's a nice add-on, to get that extra storage space. The next one is a very small but quite useful upgrade, is that we replace this cap. So in our trailer, we don't have a black tank. We replace the toilet with a composting toilet, which I will show you later. So it's only gray tank, which is, like after washing dishes, brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking shower things. So sometimes under certain circumstances, when you're off grid, you can really go to like a dump station and your gray tank is full. So it's okay in many cases it's okay to get rid of that gray water because it's not contaminated. It's not like something crazy. So instead of using like a short sewer type hose, which is like 15 or 20, 20 feet long. I put another cap here with the 3/4 inch connector, so I can connect just a regular garden hose, and it can be quite long. So we don't have to use that sewer hose. We don't have to dump it where we camp. I can actually, connect my garden hose, which can be quite long, and just dump the gray water somewhere. So that's quite useful. The next one is related to having a fresh water supply. The trailer comes with a 65-gallon freshwater tank, which is nice. And since we don't have a black tank in our trailer, we do not waste water on flushing, which is another big factor. But it could be not enough for a prolonged off-grid stay. So what we decided, if we are next to a water source like lake or stream, how about we just pump the water from the lake and stream? And I also added another filter to the trailer, which I will explain, and I'll show it to you later. So the idea is having a pump, and there's a lot of choice on the market, but I decided to go with a submersible pump. And then we connect a garden hose to the pump, power it. And by the way, I use a separate hose for fresh water and for the gray tank water. I don't want to mix those. And you see, it's a flexible hose, so it doesn't take much space, and it's like 100 feet. So I connect it all, and I just pump it into the trailer directly. And there will be cases when we are not next to a water source. Maybe it's not too far, but our trailer is not, and I don't want to move the trailer just to get the water. So I have a big container on the truck bed. So again, I can take this pump hose, and our truck has a built-in inverter, so I can power it from the truck, pump the water into the container, bring it to the trailer, and there we go. If your truck doesn't have an inverter, you can also use one of these. And actually I tried it, I tested it, and it works totally fine with the pump. This Overland trailer comes with one of the best air compressors on the market by V-Air in order to run the air suspension. And the trailer has two air chucks on each side of the trailer, so why not to take advantage of it? So the next upgrade was about getting a air hose. And I also purchased a set of different air tools. One tool is for inflating tires, for example. When you go off-road, you want to deflate your tires to a certain percentage. When you go back on the highway, just bring it to the normal level. Then like this tool, I can use it for cleaning with air. And but the problem is that compressor, when it runs, it usually at 140, 150 psi level, and some of the tools, like this one, it says 90 psi max. So the pressure is too much for this tool. So after some research, I discovered you can use an inline regulator, like the one I have here. So in the regulator, I set a certain pressure. So even if I have 140 coming from compressor, by going through the regulator, it will drop down to, let's say, 90. So that was a very nice, useful upgrade. Now let's talk solar. The trailer comes with 800 watts of solar on the roof. We also have another 800 in two solar blankets by Renogy. The problem is that the trailer came with this cable, with these two cables, which are, I believe, 15 foot, if I recall correctly, when I measured it. And that means, look, it's not long enough. So if you have a sun somewhere and maybe you want to separate your panels, one there, one there, you can't do that because you're limited by this, and also your both of your solar blankets will have to stay close to each other. So now let me show you. So when you get the trailer, and if you have a similar setup, that's how you're gonna place your blankets, because you know they're gonna connect with only with these cables. So it's like minus to minus, plus to plus, and that's it. So they're gonna stay like this, plus that 15-foot cable. Now I can do this. Look, let me show you. I just want to make sure I'm still in the frame. I can put it here, and the other one I can put it here, and all thanks to very simple upgrade. I just purchased two cables like that. That's plus and minus, and I have two of these cables. Let me bring the camera up, and that's it. So it added me that huge flexibility. I can separate panels, and I just connect them in parallel. Works perfectly fine, and I can find the optimal spot, you know, where the sun is. Another painful experience I had to go through, especially when it gets colder or it's raining, and disconnecting these when you want to, you know, pack everything is such a pain, like it with your hands. So what I did, I just got one of these tools on Amazon. It simplified my life. So another little add-on. The next little add-on is more experimental. The propane tanks that come with the trailer, there's no like a gauge where you can monitor how much propane you left. You can buy, they're not like super expensive, but you can buy those. Some people complain they leak. But what I decided to do, and again, it's experimental. So far, it's fine, but I'll keep updating you. I just got one of these magnets here, like super cheap. You just put this magnet on the propane tank, and it shows you the level. And so far, it's been pretty accurate. I like it, but let's see how it performs. We all go in, come out, and when we go in, we don't want to bring our dirty shoes inside. And if it's raining outside, we don't want to bring our wet jacket inside. So, and let's say we have an awning out to protect this area from the rain, so it makes sense to leave, you know, those things outside. So this is what I installed. Let me just zoom in. So as you can see, very simple upgrade. You just go in, put your shoes, and that's it. So we got, it's two of us, so I got two, you know, two of those installed. And also we can have a hook. You can hide it like this, press this, comes out, hang whatever you want to hang, and then you go in. Let's go inside, shall we? Okay, welcome. I'm just gonna take off my shoes. A little home. Like there are things, you know, you can add like this, and they just add a lot of kind of home vibe comfort. But now let's talk about upgrades. For the interior video, I want to talk only about some upgrades, major upgrades, and I will ignore for now all the little things that make our life more comfortable, like having dish rack and some other things. So only big upgrades. So one of the upgrades is here, right here below this bunk bed. There's a water management system. We added another filter. I have another video where I share why I decided to add another filter and I show the installation process. Happy to share this experience with you. You'll see like a card popping above me, so you can click on it and watch that video. But to summarize it, because I don't want to open it right now, to summarize it, pause and reboot trailers that come with a 0.2 micron off-grid filter, which is a really good filter. It will filter out many things, including parasites and bacteria, but it will not, for example, improve water taste. So if I want to pump water from other sources, like streams and lakes, I decided to add another one. It's 0.5 micron filter and has a carbon block, which improves the water taste. So now I have two-stage water filtering system, 0.5 micron with the carbon block and this 0.2 micron off-grid filter. So that was one of the biggest upgrades. And another one is installing this composting toilet. This one's called Tiny Toilet by Separate. Let me zoom in with the camera. The idea behind having this toilet was that we don't want to depend on a black tank, especially when we want to prolong our off-grid stay. And also we wanted to conserve water because flushing takes a lot of water. So I've installed this composting toilet, and I've also made a video about this process. I've never done anything like that, but I managed to overcome myself, and happy to share this experience as well. And the only thing this toilet requires is you need like a pipe to, a venting pipe, and there's a little fan inside that you need to power it. So there's a power plug, and when it's operational, like there's no smell inside. It's like literally, it doesn't smell bad at all. It's all good, like really good. And when you're done traveling and all that, just you dispose of whatever you have here. So really good system. We quite happy with this setup. I hope you find these upgrades, insights useful. And if you have any questions at all, you can always leave me a comment. I do my best to reply to each person, that reaches out. That's what it is about. We want to share our experience. There's a reason why we love exploration, why we love roaming. There are also some videos on this channel, especially if you click on the short section. Sometimes we just, I just shoot some nature scenery. Like recently, we just posted like a beautiful, mountain river scenery, and we've seen bears and blue herons. We enjoy this. We enjoy this experience, and here we are sharing it with you. I'll see you in the next one.